Good morning, everyone. Rocky Mountain High? Colorado wants you to visit that state and get stoned. Yes, there is a proposal to open up the weed market to any and all adults over 21. Buy a small quantity legally, smoke it openly, legally. It's Amsterdam in the Rockies, the mile-high city of Denver. But get this, Colorado may introduce an advertising campaign inviting out-of-state tourists to come and sample fully legal pot. Hold on, you cannot take it home with you. What is bought in Colorado must be smoked in Colorado. What happens in Boulder stays in Boulder. If you're okay with that, pack up your bong. Colorado is your new vacation state. Watch out. Let's get to the push to make pot a tourist attraction in Colorado. Could this be a boom for lawyers? You leave Colorado with the pot, you're not allowed to do that. You get caught, you're obviously in trouble, so let's bring in criminal defense attorney Arthur Aidala. Now, we brought you in because I can see a lot of this happening. I mean, it's legal in Colorado. I think you can buy 1/8 of an ounce. So you go to 8 different pot shops and you walk away with a nice ounce at a low price. I can see a lot of people trying to get out of the state and bring it back to New Jersey or New York, and I think you're going to have a boom for your business.
Well, from your mouth to God's ears in terms of paying, in terms of paying my mortgage. But no, I mean, you are correct, especially because marijuana sells for a pretty good price now.
Yeah.
There is no such thing as a $10 bag or anything like that. Everything is, I deal with this on a regular basis here in New York City, professionally. I will tell you, based on Amsterdam, the issue that they have in Amsterdam is people sending it, putting it in packages and sending it out of in that case, the country. Here it would be the state, because if you send out, let's even say it's smaller than 1/8 of an ounce, you do it 20 times to yourself, and you come back to New Jersey, New York, Connecticut, and you're selling it on the street. You can make a couple $1,000 without really breaking a sweat.
So do you think that if somebody mails a quantity to a person in New York, if they get caught, what's your defense?
Well, before we get to my defense, let's talk about what they're in trouble for. First of all, what everyone has to understand about all of these states legalizing marijuana, it's really a farce, Stu, because these are federal crime. It's still a federal crime to have marijuana. Well, President Obama could pick up the phone right now, call the head of the FBI and say, no, none of this marijuana stuff is legal. Lock everyone up. They have shut down some places in California, even the medical marijuana stuff.
We know this.
Well, we're all living this like criminal law farce to some degree.
Let's get to the nitty-gritty, shall
we? The nitty-gritty is...
Wait. I'm going to ask the questions.
Oh, yes, sir.
Okay. So somebody mails a little marijuana to somebody in New York City. They are caught. They are presumably, therefore, guilty of a federal crime.
You got it.
What's your defense? Come on, what is your defense?
They're going to have to... It's not a legal defense, but it's a practical defense. I didn't know. Oh, I bought it in Colorado. It's just like if I bought a pair of skis in Colorado. It's a skiing place. Why can't I bring it there? If it's legal in Colorado, if I could smoke it in Colorado, I could possess it in Colorado, why can't I just take this small quantity back to New York?
Because there will be big signs up at the airport and the post offices.
Well, that's okay.
You can't take it with you.
You read ahead in all of the literature. Yes, that's what's happening is they form a task force.
What's your defense then?
Listen, Stu, I'm not a magician. You always put me in this seat thinking I'm the guy with the rabbit. Hey, see, he wasn't there all the time. Sometimes you just go to the prosecutor and say, look, it's a 22-year-old kid. They've never been in trouble before. Please don't ruin their future. They'll do community service. They'll pay a fine. Don't give them a crime that'll prevent them from being a doctor, a lawyer, an accountant, or something like that. Sometimes you just fall on the sword. Other times you see if there's a little backdoor way to get out of things. Other times you pray.
Okay, Arthur Aidala is
ignorance
praying.
is not a defense, but sometimes a prosecutor who's got an open mind will take it into consideration in figuring out a disposition.
One more for you, Arthur, before you go. A woman in Missouri is suing for the cost of raising her now 1-year-old child because she says the birth control, I think it was pills that she took, birth control pills were defective. She got pregnant even though she was taking birth control pills. Does she have a case?
I believe she does, because the birth control pill company, 3 months after she's pregnant, issues a recall. And it's not what we would call a products liability case that the actual pill was defective, but they put the pills in the carousel the wrong way, so that when she was on her monthly break, she's supposed to be taking a placebo just to keep you in the mode of taking the pills. Those were actually strong, real pills. And then when she was ovulating, she was taking the placebo, and they're admitting this. That's negligence. I mean, Stuart, can you imagine you come in today and you have the scripts for tomorrow or yesterday, and I mean, there's no excuse for that.
You had me worried, Arthur. I thought you were going to say my birth control pills.
No, I met your family. I know your birth control pills are in good shape. So, I mean, they're admitting we totally messed up, and now you have the cost of raising a child.
Okay, how much can she get? The cost of raising the child, right?
Absolutely, and there were actuaries who could, figure it out and say, look, I mean, this is 12 years she went to the same company, the same birth control pill, no problems. They admit they made a mistake. There's liability.
Got them cold. All right, Arthur Aidala.
It's a pleasure bonding with you. I feel closer to you than ever.
Not too close, baby.
And I have no tattoos.
Thank God.